Hey friends, so as you can tell, this is not my typical video. So many of you liked my 2020 reading journal setup video that I decided to do a flip through of my 2019 bullet journals. For 2019, I picked the Dingbats notebook, and this was the Great Barrier Reef notebook. This has really great paper, and the cover is fake leather. I don't know why they call it fake leather and why they don't just call it something else, because it's not leather. But it has this really cool debossed Great Barrier Reef picture, and it has a closure right here. It has a pen loop, and it has, I believe it has 2 bookmark ribbons. Instead of talking more about this journal, I'm just going to go ahead and start the flip through. Here is just some information about the Great Barrier Reef. The cool thing about this journal is that it is set up specifically for bullet journaling. So over here it gives you a little bit of information about how to use this specific journal with these tab keys and how to use a key. And it gives you some examples. I don't use these icons for my key, and I don't think I have a key. Oh, I do. So we'll get into that. But I just color coded some things that I was going to be doing, and as you can see, after April I kind of stopped writing in where my months were and color coding them, but I still used the journal. In here there's some more color key things, and my color code has changed from 2019 to now. You can see that I had green for work, purple for driving, I had this red color for personal or like relaxing. This pink was for spending time with my boyfriend or my family. This darker red was for errands or housework. Blue was for sleep, and yellow was for exercising, walking, gym, etc. Then down here is my Dingbats key. A square is a task. A circle is an event. A completed square means it's completed. Half filled in is in progress. A line through it is canceled, and a dash is a note. And then this is just my index, and I did not use this. This was just when I set it up. As you can see, these other pages are blank. And then this was my future log. I picked this firefly theme, and I was really proud of how my fireflies turned out. Same thing here. We have the future log with the fireflies. I didn't really use it that much the second half of the year. And then this was my opening for my 2019 journal. I just picked some words that I wanted my year to be with some fairy lights. And then this was a pep talk from me to myself. And then this starts my collections. So my first collection was date night ideas, and I kind of forgot that I even had this collection, so as you can see it kind of fell out after January. In 2019 I made this I will page, and I didn't really get to 19 things, but let's see how many of these I actually did, since I am now looking at this from 2020. Take care of my mental health, yes, because I am now medicated. Publish another short story, I did not get to do that. Reconsolidate my loans, I did that in February. Travel somewhere new, we did that. We went to the Carolinas, and I went to Baltimore. Find a dog to love, I have my puppy, his name is Kai. Read 30 books, I read 45. Let go of what is not serving me. I think this is something that I will never actually complete, because you're always going to be letting go of other things, so I'm not going to check that off or cross it out because that's something that I'll always be working on. Save money. I mean, I really did not save money this year. It was a bad financial year. Move in with Josh. That did not happen. Yoga on a weekly basis. Did not happen. Be kind. I always try to be kind in my life. Journal my life. I wasn't that great at journaling every day, so we're gonna put an X, but that is definitely something I want to move and improve on. Plants a garden. I tried to plant a garden this year, but my chickens dug it up every time I tried, so I'm gonna try again in 2020. Cook more and bake. I did get an Instant Pot for Christmas last year, and it doubled as a crock pot, so I definitely have been cooking more in 2019. So I think that was pretty good. I did a lot of those. Wow, I can't believe I didn't look at that until right now. These are just things that I wanted to watch, to read, places to go, to buy. Again, I didn't really use these after I made them. These are places that I went in January. I wanted to keep a running list of the places that I went, but that didn't really happen. And I was in Florida for the beginning of the year, so I just wrote out some things that I wanted to do while I was there. And then continuing with this firefly and fairy light theme, we have January. My theme for February was a very lunar theme. I actually watercolored this, and I was very proud of how this turned out. And then this is just another pep talk for myself for the month of February. So I am extremely proud of this Illuminati pizza. This is probably my favorite theme in my bullet journals ever. So I did this with Crayola markers, and I drew this myself. And it was my birthday month, and I decided to do pizza because pizza is one of my favorite foods. And I made this page for my March pep talk, and I didn't get around to actually writing a pep talk for myself. For April, I went with a very minimalistic theme. After having all of that coloring in March, I wanted something very simple. Again, here we go, here's May. I don't even think I had a theme for May. I just kind of went with it. I just wanted to get my bullet journal started, so I didn't even bother really. Again, minimalistic. July, I kept it also minimalistic, but with a like geometric vibe in the 4th of July colors. For August, again, very minimal. As you can see that this continues for the rest of this journal, I kept things very minimal because I really wanted to get back to the bullet journal method that I read earlier in the year. Okay, maybe I lied. September, I actually had a theme. It was 80s geometric shapes. That is the end of this journal. I only had a couple pages left, and it wasn't enough for me to do November, so I moved out of my Dingbats notebook and into an Exceed journal from Walmart. I talked about the Exceed journal already in my reading journal video. They are good journals for the price. So this Dingbats notebook can run about $30 if you get once you get it shipped to your house. The Exceed notebook has 100 GSM paper. It has a clasp band for the journal, and it has one ribbon bookmark. There's no pen loop, but you can add that if that's something that you really care about. So I went and covered this front page because I was trying out the Passion Planner Daily, and I wanted to put this somewhere, but I didn't fill it out. This journal also has an index, but as you can tell, that's not something that I use quite frequently. Here is my 2019 at a glance, so the rest of the months that were in 2019 for this journal. And this is when I started my quarterly mindset. So this was the fourth quarter of the year, and it started with autumn. I went ahead and I did these little calendars for the fourth quarter, and these were all of my dates, my pub dates for ARCs or review copies that I had, and when things were due specifically for Bookstagram or publishers. And this is really when I started to combine my bullet journal and a reading journal together. My theme for October was this Ouija theme, very witchy. November, I didn't really finish doing my November cover page or my dashboard, and that happens a lot. During this flip through, if you see a lot of blank pages or half-used pages, that happens to me a lot when I bullet journal, and I don't beat myself up about it because that page held a purpose for me at that moment, and just because I didn't finish it doesn't mean that it wasn't worth a page in my journal. for December, you saw some of this setup in my first Vlogmas video. I kind of did a plan with me. I used some round craft paper that I had lying around for this with a winter forest theme. So now is when I decided that I wanted to try the Passion Planner daily. So what I did, and you probably saw some of this in my Vlogmas videos, I downloaded the PDF for the Passion Planner daily, and I printed out the pages and glued them into here so I could try it for the rest of the month of December. And this was my last page in this journal. After December 29th, I went ahead and I moved the other 2 days into my new Passion Planner daily, and that is where I currently am. I don't have a bullet journal for 2020, but that was my 2019 bullet journal flip through. I would love to know if you use a bullet journal, so please let me know in the comments below. If you aren't using a bullet journal, I would love to know if you are planning and what system you're planning in. Everyone uses a different system, and I love to find out what other people are doing. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up so I know to keep doing these types of videos in the future. If you want to see what I have in store for this channel, please subscribe, and I will see you